Hi, welcome to Power Code. My name is Hugh, and today we're going to learn how to create the React web page. So stay there. Okay, so before we start, there's a few things that we need to do. First of all, we're going to install NodeJs, where the React web page is going to run. We're going to install Visual Studio, and also we're going to install a few components that's going to help us coding on ReactJs. So let's go. So the first thing that we need to do is to check if we have NodeJs installed in our machine. So I'm going to run here NodeJs. I'm going to run the command prompt, write down, right click, run as administrator, and we're going to write down here nodes dash dash version. And in my case, I have already the version 12 installed on my machine. So one of the things that we can do, if you don't have installed, we go to nodejs.org and we install the latest and greatest version, or in this case you can install this one, but this is the more stable one, recommended for the most users. You can use this one, and this is actually I'm a version 12, but for what we're going to do is exactly the same thing. And then we're going to install also Visual Studio Code. So Visual Studio Code, all those tools are free, you can just download and install. In my case, I already have it here running, so I'm not going to install it. So this is just next, nothing more. So now we have Node.js installed and Visual Studio Code. We're going now to Visual Studio Code and we're going to install the missing components. We're going here, extensions in this case, and we're going to write down Babel. This will allow us Babel JavaScript, VSCode, syntax. Yeah, this is the one. I do think so. Yes, it is. It's already installed. So I'm going to leave the link on the description as well. So the Babel JavaScript will help us to identify the methods, the variables, everything. It will show us a better view instead of plain text, which is much better. So in this case I already have installed. If you just need to click on the button that it says installed and going to install. Then we're going to use VSCode icons. The VSCode icons, it's to show us more. So what's going to happen is he's going to identify folders, going to identify files names by JS or images, etc. And each type will show us a different icon, which is quite easy for us to navigate through the folder. So we have now everything installed and we're going to open a new folder. Let me drag this to my screen here, and we're going to create here a new folder, and this new folder is going to be called ReactJs. Okay, now we're going to open our command prompt again. Yes, we're going to write down cd d and cd demo, cd react.js, and now we're going to do npx. Once again, I'm going to leave this on the description. React app, my app. So inside of my app, lowercase. So inside of the React page, I'm creating another folder. It's going to be called my app, and everything is going to be contained inside of that folder dash my app. Next, and let's see. So he's now getting all the fetch information from the React, from the NPS web page. He's installing all the packages. This may all take a while. Let's see. Okay, so now we have our website created. Everything, we have some warnings, no big issue, and we have here all done. So now we need to do to run the application npm starts. Oh, sorry. First we need to do cd my app. Okay, because I'm in this folder. Actually, something I didn't write correctly. Okay, and now npm and start, and it's going to start my website. It's going to open the browser. Here's the browser 800, and we have now the React site here. But now what's happening is this is not what we want. We want to create our own hello world, because React creates a lot of stuff that we're not going to need. Therefore, we're going to Visual Studio. We're going to open the folder, and the folder that we're going to open, it's the demo, React, and my app. Now we can go here, and we have a bunch of stuff here that we're not going to need. So this can go, image can go as well. The index I'll get over here, but the only thing that we're going to need here is going to be title. Okay, change here to my React app, and the body, okay, can be this, and this we don't need, but we're going to need to get the index websites. So get the index JS. So we need to get this one. So you're going to write down here script, search for the file. That's going to be here, index.js. No, actually, it's wrong. It's crc and script. So the goal here, it's the index page. It's going to get this page. So we're going to get is going to search for the index. Okay, now let's jump into the other JavaScripts. This one we're not going to need for now. This one, index, I'm going to call it styles. App test we don't going to need. The app here, what you're going to write down here is going to be just we can leave the header, we can leave this, yeah, it's fine, we don't need this. And we don't need this. The class name, the class name here, we're not going to use this class name yet. We're going to use other class names. This class name is going to be used for the CS, for the styling, which at the moment we're not going to use anything. We're going to use this on upcoming videos, and we're going to delete this as well. This as well. Oops, wrong one. This, I mean. And let's save here. And the styles body code, okay. And here, what we need to do is the index CS now is going to throw an error because we're no longer using index CS, we're using styles CS, the React DOM, the React, this file we're no longer using. We're going to call the app, which is this, okay, which we're going to have on the app. Actually, the CS we're not going to use as well. This as well we're not going to use. The image, app. These are classes here that are defined. We're not using at the moment. This image we're not using. Didn't I change this already? No. Oh, I deleted. Okay, got it. I know what happened. I've deleted, and now so hello world. And this here, it's something that we need to define, which is export default app. So I can import on this JS on the index.js. So all the components that I'm going to create, so let's thinking here like a MVC website, which we're going to have models. Here we're going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to create several models, and then basically we're not going to change the index or the index HTML, index.js or the HTML. Since on the app, what we're going to do, we're going to import all the rest of the models that we're going to need, like authentication, like create a new page, etc. This is going to be contained as models, and I'm going to explain this on the upcoming videos, so don't forget to stay tuned. This we're not going to need because we're not going to use this CSS. Let's go back here. This can go, and styles it's spelled wrong, and we have a clean slate. So what's going to happen here is it's completely clean, just the essential that we're going to need to do our changes and create our website as we want. For now, I'm going to leave this as is. We don't care. I don't care at the moment. And as you can see, as soon as we go here, he automatically updates the page. So let me reduce this. So let's go here, write down something else. Hello world. This is Hugo. Save, and he automatically updates the website, this model. So the React, it's good in this case because he only going to update certain things, not in this example, but when I have a navigation page or when I have several models, it's going to update only that model. Is not going to update the entire model. This is the good thing about React, and we're going to learn how to do this in the upcoming videos, so don't forget to stay tuned. And once again, guys, if you like this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like, and see you next week. Cheers, bye bye.